Hi, good morning everybody. I am back with another Get Ready With Me, but this morning I decided that I was also going to do just a quick get to know me while you get ready with me this morning. Just because I'm new to TikTok and a lot of you don't know me, so I figured I would give you a few personal details about myself so that you can get to know me a little bit better. So first off, my name is Jessica, but I typically just go by Jess, but you can call me either. I am 34 years old. Yes, I am a lot older than I look. I do have some miles on me. I am from North Carolina, born and raised. My birthday is January 1st. I am a New Year's baby. And my zodiac sign, for those of you that are into that, I am a Capricorn. Yes, there is a lot about Capricorns out there on the internet, but trust me, we're very loving, very focused people. I am a single mother to a 15, almost 16-year-old teenager. Yes, it gets crazy over here at times. Raising teenagers alone, or raising teenagers at all for that matter, is not for the weak whatsoever. So now let's get into why I do my makeup. So I don't just do my makeup because I want to look good. I do it because I actually truly enjoy doing my makeup. I really got into doing my makeup about 2 years ago, but before that I rarely ever wore makeup besides a little foundation and eyeliner. But I found that doing my makeup has helped me a lot mentally, as I personally struggle with anxiety and bipolar depression, which really affects my mood and can make doing daily life and daily tasks a struggle at times. But I have really found that doing my makeup turns my brain off, relieves my stress, relieves my anxiety, and just gives me that one time during the day that I can just focus on me and nothing else but myself. So doing my makeup really relieves my stress. It calms my nerves. It's just that one time throughout the whole entire day where I'm just focused on myself and me and what I'm doing. So doing my makeup has extremely helped me mentally. So if there's anything out there that you truly love doing that helps you mentally, that relieves your stress, relieves your anxiety, helps you focus a little more, and just gives you that time for yourself, focus on that. Share it with everybody. Share with us what helps you mentally, what gets you through the day, what relieves your stress and your anxiety, and just focus on that. So that's a little bit about myself, a few little details, and about the why I do my makeup. As far as everything else, we will jump into the makeup portion of this video now that I've gone over a little bit about myself for you guys, just so you can get to know me a little bit better, know a few details about me, and like I said, yeah, just get to know me a little bit better since I'm new here on TikTok. But we're going to jump into the makeup of things. So here I am blending out my foundation, it looks like. I am using the CoverGirl and Olay 3-in-1 foundation. As I've said before, if you have really dry skin or aging skin, this foundation will work great for you. Actually, no, I lied. I was using my all over color cream concealer, which tones the skin, evens out the skin tone, and tones down redness and blemishes. Now we're getting into the foundation, which is my CoverGirl and Olay 3-in-1 Simply Ageless foundation. And as I was just saying, this foundation, if you have really dry skin or aging skin, is perfect. It's very hydrating on the skin. It does not exaggerate any dry spots, any aging spots. It's the best foundation that I have found as far as affordable foundation goes. As I've said before, I try to stay within my budget when it comes to doing makeup. I'm not all high-end, spend $300 on a bottle of foundation type of person. That is just not me. If I could afford it, yes, I would absolutely love to try some of the high-end products. But I'm a regular person working a regular job, barely bringing or making 40 hours a week. So yeah, it's a struggle. So I afford what I can. Oh, and another fact about me, if you didn't know, I currently am a traveling retail merchandiser, so that is what I do for work currently at the moment. So I basically just travel from store to store different retail chain stores and do different assignments for them. For examples, I go to a lot of the Dollar General stores, and I go in and I security tag all of their products in their store for them. I do inventory counts on stores that have gift cards and things like that. So I just travel around to a lot of different stores doing different assignments at each location. I really enjoy doing the work. You're out and about, you're at a different environment every place you go. Every store is a different assignment, so it makes the day go by really fast. And back to the makeup. So here we're just taking the foundation down the neck. As I've said before, you always want to remember to get your neck. You do not want any harsh lines underneath your jawline from your jaw, chin to your neck. You want everything to blend together seamlessly. I was at another place, my last job, for almost 5 years, and I just recently left there to do the job that I'm doing now. Don't get me wrong, I love the people there, and I will not name where I was at. I love the people there, I love the place, but I just got over it. I needed a change. I needed something different. I needed something where I was going to be getting more hours, and I wanted to really be in control of my schedule and my routine. My daughter is homeschooled and things like that, so I really wanted something that worked more around my home life, which is why I am doing what I'm doing now. I'm allowed to make my own schedule throughout the week. I'm allowed to take off any days I need to take off. I just move my calendar around. There's no boss to call in and say, hey, I can't come in today. I just hop online, I move my schedule around, and that's that. Back to the makeup, we are now at the concealer part. So I have just concealed in the areas where I tend to get more red, and also underneath my eyes just to brighten a bit. I tend to get really extra red during the day around my cheeks, in between my eyebrows, and weirdly above my eyebrows for some reason. I will get really red right above my eyebrows, so I tend to conceal there as well, just to give some extra coverage there throughout the day. I swear using this beauty blender will wear your arm slap out. I've had to rest my arm on the desk because my hand is just getting so tired from blending all of this makeup onto my face. Next, we are going in with my Milk bronzing stick. I love this bronzing stick. Before this, I was using the She Glam bronzer, which I absolutely love as well. It works really well. I love the applicator on it. Blends out fabulously. This bronzer also blends out really great. It's very easy to blend with a brush or a beauty blender, whichever you prefer. So I start at the forehead just to kind of tone that forehead down some, to get that little shadow to make the forehead seem a little smaller than it actually is. Yes, I know I have a humongous forehead, which is why I bronze across the entire forehead and not just in certain spots, because I really want to give that shadow across the whole entire forehead so that it looks a tad smaller. And then I go back in with my beauty blender just to blend out any harsh lines. As I've said before, I cannot stand harsh lines with my makeup. I like everything to be blended completely and seamlessly together. I don't like there to be lines of separation where you can tell I put on this product and put on that product and put on that product. I like everything to blend completely together. And then next we are going in with my all over bronzing powder. As I've said before, I cannot for the life of me remember where I got this bronzing powder at, but I've had it for a couple years now, and it is an all over the face bronzer. You can actually use this over your entire body. You can put it on your arms, you can put it on your legs. It just gives you a nice bronze glow to your skin, so you can use it anywhere that you would like. I typically just use it on my face just to bronze my whole face up a bit and give my complexion that nice bronze look. And then we're going to bring it down the neck because, as I just previously said, you always want your neck and the rest of your makeup to blend together. You want everything to blend seamlessly so there are no harsh lines. And then I just go in with my beauty blender after I put this powder on the neck because, as I've said before in my previous videos, this powder can tend to settle in the crease of your neck and your necklines, and it will settle there and leave lines across your neck. So I really like to go in and just blend that powder in really, really good on the neck so it does not leave those lines in the crease of my neck. And next we are going in with my blush. We are using the Believe Beauty blush again today. Absolutely love this product. Not only is it affordable, but it is absolutely stunning. It's a very subtle pink, very gorgeous on the skin. Gives a nice pink glow to the cheeks. And then after that, we are going in with my Grwm blush, which is a liquid blush. I use this over top of the Believe Beauty because they are similar in shade and they complement each other well on top of one another. Just gives a little extra color to my cheeks. As I've said before, I'm a blush girl, so I tend to go overboard because I love my blush noticeable. So I just put those two on top of one another because they blend together really well. They are basically the same shade or same color tone, so they work well together. And next we're just going in with my basic black eyeliner in the waterline. I never go without my eyeliner. I've been using eyeliner since I was in middle school and high school. Before I even started doing my makeup and getting into doing the full face of it all, I always wore eyeliner. I would wear a little bit of foundation and I always had my black eyeliner on. I just think it brings out my eyes and makes them more noticeable and makes them pop. And then now we are getting into the brows. So the older I have gotten, the more my brows have tended to not grow. As you can tell, I have very naturally thin brows. I barely even have to pluck them, excuse me. They do not grow. So I really got into learning how to fill my brows in about a year ago. I'm still learning tips and tricks. I am by no means a professional at all when it comes to doing your brows. I just do what works for me. I basically just outline the natural shape of my brow, fill in with the pencil, and then go back in with the spoolie to kind of blend and soften out so it's not so harsh looking. And lastly, we are getting into the lips, and for some reason at this point my hand was pure shaking. I don't know if it's because my hand was so tired from doing this entire makeup look, or if it's because I haven't had breakfast, or if it's a little bit of both, but my hand has never been so shaky before doing my lip liner. I actually had to pause the video at one point and then come back because I had to give my hand a rest for a few seconds. It was trembling so bad at this point. I was like, what in the world is going on? Like, you can see it's just like trembling as I'm trying to line my lips, which it never does. And I take a break there and I come back. I tried to give my hand a rest for a couple minutes, and it is still shaking just a tad bit. I think it was just worn out after doing that entire makeup look. Plus, I haven't eaten breakfast, so that probably has a lot to do with it as well. And then we're going in here with my Nude Believe Beauty lip color. This is absolutely my favorite lipstick. I have got to find more of it because I am almost out. It is my absolute favorite. It goes with almost every lip liner that I use. It goes stunning with them all. I love the nude color of this lipstick. It just looks absolutely gorgeous on the lips. And then we're going in with the setting spray. As I said before, I'm not going to butcher this name, but I've seen a lot of other creators use this, and it had a lot of great reviews on Amazon. It works fabulously. My makeup lasts all day with the setting spray. And here's the final look of everything. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned a little bit about me today. Have a great day.